What if I told you the United States already possesses the technological power to win a world war without firing a single visible bomb? While you watch missiles and tanks on the news, the Pentagon has spent years building a secret arsenal that looks like it came from the future. We are talking about invisible bombers that can cross the globe undetected, swarms of autonomous drones capable of destroying entire countries, and high-power microwave systems that can shut down cities without a single explosion. During the Trump era, defense spending reached historic levels, and a large portion of that budget vanished into projects that were never revealed to the public. Until today. Because today, on TechZNX, you will discover the 7 most secretive, devastating, and real weapons in the American arsenal. Technology that exists, even if the world still does not know what it can do. So get ready. What you are about to see is not theory or leaks. This is the hidden power of the most dangerous military superpower on the planet. Let's begin. Top 7. Gremlins. Forget fighters, tanks, or classic missiles. In this case, the secret weapon is not one thing, but dozens. They are called Gremlins, part of one of the Pentagon's most unsettling projects. Miniature autonomous drone swarms designed to saturate the skies, invade enemy airspace undetected, and destroy without leaving a trace. Each Gremlin is a small flying machine that can be launched from a fighter, a bomber, or even from a mothership drone. Once airborne, it needs no human control. It acts on its own, communicates with the swarm, identifies targets, dodges defenses, and attacks en masse. The most disturbing part? After the mission, the Gremlins can return, recover, and be reused. These are not kamikaze weapons. They are tactical artificial intelligence with wings. According to leaked DARPA documents, each unit can cost only a fraction of a missile, but with the power to blind radars, hack defense systems, or eliminate targets with surgical precision. A single bomber could release hundreds over a city, a base, or an entire fleet, and no current air defense could stop them all. In secret tests, the Gremlin system has shown it can operate in hostile zones without direct human support, penetrate advanced air defenses, and perform intelligence or selective destruction missions. And worst of all, the United States is not the only developer of autonomous swarms, but it is the closest to deploying them operationally. In a future war, you might not hear aircraft overhead or see explosions at first. You will only notice that everything goes dark, and then it will be too late. Top 6. Electromagnetic railgun. While the rest of the world still trusts missiles and explosives, the United States is working on a weapon that defies everything you know about artillery. A gun that uses no gunpowder, leaves no smoke, but launches solid projectiles at more than 8,000 kilometers per hour using pure electricity. It is called the electromagnetic railgun, and though it sounds like science fiction, the U.S. Navy has already tested it successfully. Its operation is brutal. Extreme magnetic fields propel tungsten projectiles to hypersonic speeds, able to punch through any armor and destroy targets before an alarm sounds. No explosives are needed. Kinetic energy does all the work. A shot at Mach 7 has the same effect as a missile but costs a fraction. While a Tomahawk can cost more than $1 million, each electromagnetic projectile can be around $50,000, and a single system can fire up to 10 rounds per minute without overheating. Although officially paused in the year 2021, the reality is different. The railgun was never canceled, and today it is being adapted in secret to platforms like Zumwalt-class destroyers, which can supply the electric power needed to make it operational. Once deployed, there will be no warning, no light, no fire, only an invisible projectile that strikes with meteor-like force. And when that happens, the world will know the railgun era has begun. Top 5. SR-72 Phoenix. If you thought stealth fighters were the future, prepare to meet the true ghost of the sky. The SR-72 Phoenix, a project so secret that for years, even Congress did not know it existed, and so fast it can cross continents in less than an hour and vanish without a trace. Designed as the successor to the legendary SR-61 Blackbird, this behemoth is not a recon plane or a mere fighter. It is a hypersonic attack platform capable of flying more than 6 times the speed of sound, entering enemy airspace, delivering its payload, and escaping before radars can lock on. The SR-72 does not need stealth when it travels so fast that no current defense can intercept it. And its development is advanced. Functional prototypes have been tested at high-security bases, and Pentagon reports suggest the Phoenix could become operational in the coming decade with a dual role of reconnaissance and strategic strike. But speed is not all. The SR-72 is intended to carry hypersonic weapons, from conventional missiles to experimental directed energy payloads. It can operate alone, or as part of an invisible offensive coordinated with autonomous drones, intelligent swarms, and satellite systems to execute missions in record time. In short, the enemy will not see it coming, and when they hear it, it will already be too late. The Phoenix does not redefine air supremacy. It erases it. Top 4. Champ. In the nuclear era, there is a weapon that creates no fire, no craters, no rubble, but can plunge a nation into total darkness in seconds. Its name is CHAMP, the Counter-Electronics High-Power Microwave Advanced Missile Project, and its function is simple and terrifying: to destroy an enemy's electronic infrastructure without firing a visible shot. At first glance, CHAMP looks like a standard cruise missile mounted on an AGM-86 platform, but inside it carries not an explosive warhead, but a high-power microwave generator capable of emitting directed pulses that burn circuits, kill radars, jam communications, and collapse critical systems without causing visible physical damage. In official tests, CHAMP overflew buildings full of powered equipment, and when it passed, everything went dark. Black screens, dead computers, disconnected networks, and no structural damage. Only silence and paralysis. The real power of CHAMP is that it can neutralize strategic targets without provoking direct war, without warning time, and without leaving clear evidence. Imagine its use against a national grid, command centers, air defense systems, or satellite ground stations. Everything goes offline, everything collapses, and you may never know who did it. This system is designed for conflicts where invisibility matters more than blast, and where electronic chaos can be as effective as a nuclear bomb. While some aspects of CHAMP's existence were disclosed to deter adversaries, key operational details remain classified, meaning CHAMP is active today, and no one knows when or where it might be used. You do not need to destroy cities if you can disconnect them from the world. CHAMP turns the enemy's technology into its own grave. Top 3. B-21 Raider. You don't hear it, you don't see it, and by the time you realize it was there, it is already too late. The B-21 Raider is the most advanced strategic bomber ever built, and not because of size or shape, but because it was conceived for one thing: to enter enemy territory undetected, launch a strategic strike from thousands of kilometers away, and disappear. Developed by Northrop Grumman as part of the next-generation nuclear deterrent, the Raider can carry thermonuclear payloads, hypersonic cruise missiles, and precision conventional bombs, all within a fuselage designed to absorb radar, confuse thermal sensors, and outrun modern air defenses. But its true power is what it represents: the first invisible bomber of the 21st century, built from scratch to operate where enemies have satellites, quantum radars, and state-of-the-art anti-air systems, and still not be seen. It can take off from bases in the United States, cross the entire planet, execute a nuclear strategic mission, and return undetected. Its range is intercontinental. Its payload capacity is multiple. Its stealth technology surpasses even that of the B-2 Spirit, the previous air ghost that already seemed impossible to improve upon. Moreover, the Raider will not operate alone. It is designed to fight networked, accompanied by autonomous drones, tactical AI, and electronic warfare systems that turn it into the hub of a future aerial offensive. It is the weapon that does not shout, does not glow, does not explode when it arrives, yet it changes the course of war. And when the world thinks it is safe, the B-21 Raider may already have decided otherwise. Top 2. NGAD. For decades, air dominance was defined by names like F-15, F-16, or F-22. But all that is about to be left behind. Because the future already has a name, NGAD, the 6th Generation Air Combat Program, the most advanced, mysterious, and lethal system ever developed by the United States. This is not just an airplane. It is a complete system of air supremacy designed to operate in the planet's most hostile environments, evade any radar, neutralize enemy fighters before they take off, and coordinate strikes with swarms of autonomous drones, satellite platforms, and hypersonic weapons. NGAD is not a concept. It exists. Functional prototypes have flown in secret, and senior Pentagon officials confirm the program is advancing faster than expected. What is known? The final fighter will be radar invisible, capable of hypersonic cruise, equipped with quantum sensors, onboard artificial intelligence, and an autonomy that makes it a solitary, intelligent, and lethal beast in combat. Design goals point to adaptive wings, variable propulsion with no visible nozzles, modular structure, and the ability to launch directed energy weapons without being detected. But that is not all. NGAD will be connected in real time to a multi-domain war network, meaning every target it detects will automatically be marked for destruction by the entire joint system. And yes, it will carry weapons. But not only missiles. We are talking about hypersonic loads, kamikaze drones, electronic interference pods, and onboard offensive cyber capabilities. And the brutal part? This monster of the sky could be operational before the year 2030, replacing the F-22 Raptor as the invisible hunter of the century. When NGAD rises, there will be no warning, and the enemy will not even know where the strike came from. NGAD does not fight in the sky, it dominates it. Top 1. Trident II D5. It is the reason the world still exists, and also the weapon that could erase it within minutes. We are talking about the submarine-launched intercontinental ballistic missile developed by the United States for a single purpose: to annihilate multiple strategic targets with millimeter precision from the ocean floor. Each unit can carry up to 12 independent warheads, programmed to strike different cities, bases, or critical infrastructure with a margin of error of less than 50 meters. Each missile measures more than 13 meters long and can reach targets over 11,000 kilometers away. Launched from an Ohio-class submarine hidden beneath the waves, the Trident D5 travels at hypersonic speeds, emerges from the water like a lethal ghost, crosses the atmosphere, splits into multiple warheads, and destroys a nation before anyone knows war has begun. And that is the most terrifying part. Perfect deterrence does not need noise. It only needs to exist. Waiting. The United States maintains at least 14 strategic submarines armed with Trident missiles, patrolling the oceans around the clock. Nobody knows where they are, nobody can detect them, and nobody can stop them. While the world watches the skies, the real threat hides under the waves. The Trident II D5 is not designed to fight a war. It is designed to end it. And there you have it, the 7 most powerful secret weapons the United States has developed in the shadows. Real technology, operational, and so advanced, it could change the fate of the planet without giving anyone time to react. Do you think any of these weapons will be used in a real war? Or do you think they exist only to intimidate and maintain world order from the shadows? Leave your opinion in the comments. What you just watched is not science fiction. It is the real arsenal of the future, and it is ready to be activated. If this video left you speechless, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because in the next episode we will unearth even darker, deadlier, and closer secrets than you can imagine.